July, I mean, we're halfway through the year, so that means the list of my favourite TV shows of the year so far. Never did a TV list before, but the criteria is that it must be a show that aired in 2026, so if it's a foreign show that has now gotten a release on UK screens this year, but aired last year in its country of origin, it's not on the list. Shows that air one half of their season in the autumn or winter months will be considered for this list, if the other half airs in 2026. Anyway, let's start this list with Gone. This was an engaging mystery thriller about murder of the wife of an emotionally distant headmaster, played by David Morrissey. It was a good mystery that kept me guessing where it was going. David Morrissey, who makes his first appearance on this list, and Eva Miles gives great performances, with Morrissey playing well to his strengths as playing people who are emotionally distant. The show feels self-contained, but it does leave itself open for a second season, which I would be interested to see where it goes if it does come. Invincible Season 4. This continuing superhero saga manages to pay off a lot of plot heads from earlier seasons, but add in some new ones, which sets the stage for seasons down the line. Add in Lee Pace as the intimidating villain Frag, and a hell of a cliffhanger. I'm excited to see what comes next in the superhero saga. Small Profits. From Mackenzie Court comes this observant mediation on grief and loss, but still manages to pack in a lot of charm with both its comedy and urban fantasy elements. With a great lead performance from Piers Quigley and a lot of mystery to keep me going, this was one of my favourites of the year. Spider Noir. Transferring Marvel's stalwart hero to the 1930s gives us a fun and interesting alternate Spider-Man story. Nicolas Cage's kind of sort of reprisal of Spider-Man Noir in live action is a lot of fun, and the noir version of Spider-Man's supporting cast and rogues gallery were interesting interpretations brought together by a pretty good cast. Star Wars, more Shadow Lord. I've already reviewed this show, but in short, this animated chapter in the Star Wars saga offered a great crime-filled adventure with interesting new characters and some of the best animation I've seen this year for TV. Ted, Season 2. Zeph MacFarlane's sitcom prequel manages to still be funny, and manages to harken back to classic sitcoms with fun episodes like Ted and John Making Fake News or a D&D adventure. It's a great example of the genre and shows why sitcoms still work, and fills in that void left behind. The Boys, Season 5. This Scarface adaptation ended on a decisive, but in my opinion strong note, having the celebrity and political satire take its backseat, but not too far back, as it's still visible. The Boys had a more character-focused season that managed to tie up a lot of character arcs in satisfying and bloody ways. The Witness. While I do think the episode count was too short to tell the story in full, this retelling of the 1992 Rachel Nickell murder case and the events afterward detailed an empathic side of the story, detailing the effects of the murder and the media attention towards her widower Andre and her son Alex Hanscom affected them, bolstered by great performances from Jordan Bolger and Max Fincham. Tiptoe. Russell T Davies returns to Canal Street, and his story of a neighbourly feud that spirals out of control managed to be a very prescient and urgent piece, managed to run a gambit of current hot topic issues like the rise of bigotry, especially to LGBTQ+ people. Tiptoe managed to craft an excellent tragedy. Alan Cumming and David Morrissey, hey, it's him again, gives great performances, managed to play to respective strength, and Russell T Davies gives the show a very personal and even angry perspective. It's a tense State of the Nation piece, and it's worth the watch. Wonder Man. The Marvel Cinematic Universe goes to Hollywood with Wonder Man. Moving away from the superheroics, Wonder Man gives a great, grounded, for the MCU look at a certain area of the world, mainly the movie business, and what it would be like in a world of superheroes. We get good performances from Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Ben Kingsley, and the show has an earnestness to the movie business, but doesn't let its glasses be rose-tinted, with the episode Dawn being an excellent thesis statement. So those are my favourite TV shows of the year so far, and just to recap, those were Gone, Invincible, Small Profits, Spider Noir, Star Wars, more Shadow Lord, Ted, The Boys, The Witness, Tiptoe, and Wonder Man. If you like this video, then check out my list of my favourite movies of the year so far as well. And don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with all your friends, and subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this.